Hello, my name is Goji Nodes, and today I'll be reviewing the Ultra Hero Series 95 Ultimate Zero. Now, you may be wondering, Goji Nodes, isn't this different from your usual content? And yes it is. I'm just trying to branch out a little bit, I guess. If you're wondering why I'm reviewing this specific figure, it's because on YouTube I've seen few people review this one, the Ultimate Zero. I've only seen like one or two other people, and they were pretty small YouTube channels. So I was like, hey, why not put my own input on this figure, especially since I like Ultraman Zero and this form a lot. But enough with the yap session, here's the figure. Obviously, as you can tell, this is Ultimate Zero from Revenge of Belial. Well, he gets this form in that movie. He gets this armor from Ultraman Noah when he's like on the brink of death. Starting off, the paint isn't actually that bad. You see his armor is colored, it's a nice silver, the eyes are colored, they even colored his little, the little light on his forehead, I forgot what that's called. He's fully painted, like on the front. The only thing is the sword thing on his arm, the blade, it should, on the little like circle patterns on it, he should have the blue on like the chest right here, it should be on the blade right here. And also these two things at the top, in the back. But for the front paint, it's actually pretty good. But now, why don't we look at the back? Because, you know, obviously this was only just the front. And, oh, yeah, he's not fully painted. It's just, yeah, it's just, you can see the patterns, but they didn't paint it. Oh, but I guess that's not surprising. This is a common thing with the Ultra Hero figures and Ultra Monster figures from Bandai, that, you know, they usually aren't painted on the back. I guess one good thing is that it's not just one solid color, it's also split up into blue, red, and silver, which, you know, is better than a certain other Ultra Hero figure that I have with its back paints. Here comes Ultraman 80 with his non-existent back paint. So yeah, Ultimate Zero's back paint is slightly better, but only because it's not one solid color like Ultraman 80's back paint over here, or lack of back paint, I should say. Now for articulation. As like every single Ultra Hero figure in the line, his arms can move, and I'm sure they can move all the way around, but it kind of stops around here because of his armor. I don't want to risk like paint coming off or anything. I'm sure they can, but you might have to force it a little bit. Same for this arm. Like I said, I don't want to risk getting like paint, you know, scraped off or something. His waist can move. For some reason, my figure, his waist feels loose. Like when I do this, I can feel like the top part of his body being loose. Like it feels loose, it kind of wobbles. I'm not sure if that's just a thing with my figure or it's for every single one of this, well, every single figure of this guy. Yeah, simple articulation, nothing at the legs, obviously, nothing at the head. Yeah, simple, but I guess effective. In terms of him standing, he can stand, but I kind of have to put out his arms a little bit like this for him to kind of be like balanced out. Now, I'm not sure if it's because mine is like, I'm not sure if his legs are warped on mine, or if it might be because of the armor right here. Maybe the armor makes him like top heavy or something. But he can stand, you just have to put out his arms and he has a bit of a wobble, like you just saw right there. Now it's time for size comparisons. Here he is next to my favorite Ultraman of all time, Ultraman Jack. Zero, I would say, is my second favorite Ultraman. Jack beats him out. There he is next to him. Here he is next to his base form, Ultraman Zero, his standard form. You can see that, you know, like thankfully they're around the same size. Unlike a certain other version of another character from the same film as Ultimate Zero. If you know, well, you know. On a side note, for some reason, my normal Ultraman Zero, this guy, for some reason, he looks like the silver part on him looks kind of like dark. I'm not sure if that's a thing with the figure or maybe mine got like sun damage or something. But let me know, is this normal on this guy or not? I'm curious, because you can tell that the silver on Ultimate Zero is much brighter. It's much more shiny as well. And finally, here he is next to Belial. And then if you're curious, here he is next to a movie monster series. Specifically Godzilla 1971. But that is the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed. And if you're wondering if I recommend this figure, I would say, yeah, I would. If you're a fan of Ultraman Zero and you're trying to get all of his forms, or at least the ones that you like, I would recommend picking up this figure. It's actually pretty good. I like it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to see more figure reviews. This is something that I've only done like one other time, and that one other video I think it's gone. Like I deleted it. It was kind of just bad, at least in my opinion. But yeah, let me know. Well, I'll see you all next time.